Good morning, Jabin.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good, sir. Very well today.
Okay, thank you. So, Jabin, currently you are staying at
I'm staying in Dubai, sir, right now.
Dubai and UAE. Okay. You saw the JD our recruiter sent to you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I went through the JD and I pretty much liked it. So that's why, I applied for the job and here I'm for the interview right now.
Okay. Why you are considering this job role will be matching to your profile and fit for you? Can you give it 3 reasons this job role in our company?
Yes, sir. Reason is because I went through the JD. So all the what and all I worked for the past 10 years, I saw it in the JD what you were given. So I thought it will be like fit for the role. And it's like moreover all the description what you've given in the JD for SQL or all the business intelligence tools, it is very well going with my experience.
Okay. So you're telling the 10-year experience, the client interaction, the data management role, even
Yes,
you're
sir. Yes, sir.
expecting same thing somebody can independently work. We're expecting someone have a 10
Yes, sir.
plus year experience knowledge and have a lot of interaction in client, stakeholder and customer relationship. And same time, we're looking who can consulting with our business leader and finding the data,
Yes,
good
sir.
data for the insight. All right. So
Okay,
thank you,
sir.
Jabin,
Yes, sir.
for joining. And what is the time now in Dubai? Wait,
Right now it is 10 o'clock, sir.
10
10
o'clock.
a.m.
Okay, 10 o'clock. All right.
Yeah.
So in here, India, it's close to 12 o'clock. 2 hour is a difference.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So time zone will be not a problem for you because if you are going for evening.
No, sir. No, sir. I don't think
Okay.
so. That it will
Okay.
not make that much big difference for me.
Okay. All right. So can you elaborate your education about you, your experience, what you
Yes,
done
sir.
in 10-year journey, and you, as you mentioned, you have a
Yes,
lot of
sir.
experience into software development, real estate, oil and gas,
Yes, sir.
domain.
Yes, sir.
Can you elaborate so that me and team can
Yes, sir.
understand more about you?
Yes, sir. It's a pleasure to talk about myself over here. Born and brought up in Dubai. My name is Jabi. And then finished my college in 2011 in Crescent in Chennai. And then after that, I had a vast experience in handling business clients and their needs. And so secondly, after that, my procedure of work was interacting with the clients first, and then using the software tools like Excel, then SQL, then visualization tools like Tableau, and then Python. And then even in my real estate projects, I used tools like Primavera, Revit, AutoCAD, BIM infrastructures and all. It was a widely help. These were the tools we used. Apart from that, I'm very good in contracts. I have done my FIDIC laws, red book, blue book, and everything. I know very much detail about how to write a contract for the subcontractors, contractors, and then how to get projects. So these were my field of work. I used to usually go to the consultant, sit with them, interact with them, and I'm a material analyst also.
Okay.
So this is my field of work.
And what about you told that you're a part of subject matter expert. You do dealing with getting the project, engage with the client, correct?
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir. As a business development analyst over there in my company, I used to go and check with the clients and get the projects done. How I do the projects is like you go to every consultant here in Dubai. There are 2 or 3 major consultant groups. You go there and check with the businesses if there are any projects in hand, and there's a database over here, like in government side as well as in the private sector side, where you go keep on checking if any projects come in that website. Once it comes, you go and check with the consultant over there, and you sit with them, and then you see like what are the framework they give you. Once they give that for a particular framework, you go through their things, and what as a company, on behalf of my company, what I can do and what I cannot do. So I'll take their requirements, and then I'll go to my team, and I'll tell that these are the requirements from the consultant side. How much can we estimate over there? What and all we can go through. That's the second part of the project. I mean, a second part of my work. Once my team gives me an estimate of prices and everything, then I take that to the business, the clients over there, and I tell this is what we can provide, and then that is almost so many stages of project works. If the project is going to get awarded, you'll have a letter of intent, how it is going to happen. So there's a proper flow of work in Dubai.
Okay. Nice. So, are you engaged with any kind of a government project in Dubai and UAE government?
I was working in Ajman in a tech group. Ajman Sheikh, his name is Humaid, and I was working particularly in his own tech group, his own company. So all the Ajman projects, government projects, whatever comes, it mainly comes to us. So all the government projects, what we do in Ajman, it was coming to our thing, since we are working directly under the Sheikh over here.
Okay.
So whatever project, yes, sir.
So what is your investment in a data management project in that? What is your involvement on that? Can you please elaborate? I understand you
My
explained, you
involvement
engage with a lot of business people, leaders, getting the project,
Yes, sir.
understanding the requirement, finding them, converting data. But what exactly we engage in the data and analytics and how give insight? Can you bit elaborate on your project?
Sir, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. See, according to me, data is everything and everything and anywhere. Whatever you get from the client side, according to me, is data. So once I get the information and everything from them in data analytics, especially what I do is I get all the information in Excel over here. So once I get that, I then sit down and then I use tools like, for example, to show the stakeholders where are we, what is the status of the projects and everything. We stand on that, and then in Microsoft Excel we use pivot charts, pivot tables. This is one form of data analytics where we use over here. The other form is like we have a huge database for employees, for the projects, whatever we are doing. That is another where we use the data analytics, and basically it's just a data analytics set of tools and techniques where you use the raw data, and it gives you meaningful insights for the business what we want.
Okay, so as you mentioned, you done a ETL project on a capstone project.
Yes, sir.
What is that? Can
Yes,
you
sir. Yes, sir.
elaborate
Yes,
on
sir.
that project?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I've done a business on real estate projects. I've done an ETL project where you extract the informations from the client side, and once you get that, then you transform it. You transform using tools, and you put it. We have also have in especially in data warehouse, you need to put really structured formats. So once you put before putting that, we do data cleansing, data filtering, data validation, conditional formatting, whatever the requirement is needed from the client side. And after I do that, if and then I put it in my data warehouse. Once I put it in my data warehouse, then the client, when they require, they can access it, and then for visualization or whatever they need, they can do it, sir.
Okay. And coming to the database part, you mentioned that you
Yes,
have
sir.
very strong knowledge in Microsoft database.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
In Microsoft database, we are using set operator. Can you explain what is
Yes,
a
sir.
set operator
Yes,
and
sir.
how it
Yeah,
is?
set operator. Yeah, it's more or it's like two or more select statements is called set operator, and in set operator, it's like you compare two tables based on columns, and there are four inside set operators. There are around four types or four methods to involve the result. You have union, union on, intersect, and except. So basically, you compare two columns based on, vertically, and you get a desired result, sir. and you have some universal truth like two columns based vertically, then it can be you have an what do you say, it's like two or more select statements, sir, basically.
What's the difference between SQL join and a set operator?
SQL join, here also you compare two tables. Here also you compare two tables. Here it is based on rows, it's based on columns, and horizontally, and here it is vertically.
Okay. What is group by, and how it is helping to your business insight?
Okay, so
Group by
here basically what group by does is, yeah, group by is based in aggregate functions. It summarizes the value. It summarizes the value, and it gives a desired result.
Okay.
It works on aggregate function, and it basically summarizes the value and gives a desired result.
Okay. What is the data mapping? How will be defined data mapping?
Data mapping is like it's a process of how to say, it's like from one data source to another data source. It's like you connect, it's like a connection from one data source to another data source, like
Okay.
you map the data source from one source to another source, sir.
Okay. Any engagement in, like, data warehousing project, like ETL project?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Are you asking about the ETL project, sir?
Yes, yes.
Okay, sir.
So on that project, what are the different tool and technique you used? Can you elaborate that?
Yes, sir. I use. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I basically what happens is, from the client side, when I get an Excel here, mostly in Dubai, we all use Excel formats. Once we get that, what I did is I did some cleansing. I did some filtering in that. I removed the null values. Then after that, once the proper data source is ready, then what happened? I fed it into SQL. So after I fed it into SQL, for example, if my manager is asking, or the client side is asking, I want this kind of visualization, I want this, either I do it in SQL, either I do it in Excel or I do it in Tableau, sir. So if they were asking how many, if they're asking how many employees detail, what I do is I go to my SQL database, and I pull out the data for employees who are like who was getting more salaries, less salary. This is on the financial side. Whereas if the stakeholders, if they want to know profit or loss statements, or if they want to know profit or loss statements, or any other, like how much the project is going on, or is it on time or off time, how about the materials loaded, everything that I'll show it in a graphical representation using Tableau, sir.
Okay. So in Tableau, coming as you mentioned, your Tableau, what is data blending?
Yes, sir.
And how it is helping to your blend the data?
Data blending. Data blending is basically like, is it? I think it's like mapping, sir. I think it's like mapping. I'm not sure about that, sir. Still, data
Okay.
blending.
Okay. Okay. What is it drill down?
Drop down. Tableau drill down is basically a hierarchical view of the data. Like you have subcategory. Like if you want to yearly,
Can you give an example?
if you. Yes, sir. For example, if my manager of my stakeholders want to know the profit on yearly basis, I go to the Tableau drill down, and yearly representation I do. And if they want quarterly or weekly basis, or weekly basis of the project, where it is going, how much money they invested, then I can give you a weekly report, and then I can give you a yearly report. What is basically it's a hierarchical view or subcategory view.
Okay. What is a calculator field and how to calculate a three-day calculator field?
What's that? How to?
Three-day calculator field in Tableau.
Calculated field is like basically I think it's based on measures, sir.
Yes.
I think it's based on measures.
Yeah, based on measure, but how will create?
Measures in measures in measures you have data type like integer, numerical value, where you calculate the profit loss and everything. That's what calculated field is about.
Okay. And you have also knowledge on Microsoft Excel? You have?
Yes, sir. Microsoft Excel. Yes.
Okay. How to build a dashboard in Excel, Microsoft Excel? Can you elaborate? What are the steps? Where to start?
Yes, sir. So we start with the pivot table, sir. Pivot charts and pivot tables, where what happens is we first, once the Excel is done, where we involve all the materials, manpower, and then we have what is material, manpower, and time, a particular time frame within 2 years you have to complete. So all the materials, manpower, and then the construction, what and all daily activities from the site work, we incorporate everything into that Excel. And then what happens is after that, to show to the stakeholders or to my immediate supervisors, we put into a pivot table, where we generate a pivot table or a pivot chart. In that we incorporate all the details. For example, if my manager is asking about, I need this for this week, I need how many manpower has been utilized and what kind of material has been done, we incorporate from the Excel sheet and we put it in the pivot table, and then we generate the pivot chart. So this is and then it's not alone that dashboard is like more, two or more reports. So yeah, so that was one thing. The other one thing is about site inside what and all mechanical works is done or electrical plumbing works is done on the, or the construction work is done. That will be another report, and then all the reports will be, it's a collective form, and then we present it as a dashboard, sir. So two or more reports we incorporated together, and it comes as a dashboard, sir. And that in that you can use like slices also, you can use, where it can filter more data if the stakeholders, if they want to know in the meeting. So I want this data, I want that
What is
data.
the
What we do
slicer
use
to role activities in?
it filters, yeah, it filters more information, sir. Just like where you use where clause in SQL, it's just like here it filters more data.
Okay, okay, nice.
If I want to know what work is, yes, sir, sure.
Okay, and in Excel, what are the different between CSV and Excel file?
CSV is comma separated file, sir, and here it is just an Excel format, sir. Here it is like in a Tableau format with columns and rows. That is a comma separated file, sir.
Okay. And coming to the few more question, I want to see like what are the different type of data type available in Tableau?
Data types, yes, sir. There are around six to seven data types. Integers, then you have float, boolean, geographical locations. Then you have, I think I told four, sir. I think yes, integers. Then you have this was strings, sir. Strings.
Strings. Okay.
Yeah.
What is a data transformation and how will define its data transformation?
Data transformation is like just like transforming your raw data into meaningful and useful information according to the business requirements, sir.
Okay. And another question next, coming to the few more HR question I want to ask you, like whom you are reporting, like directly you are reporting, from your company point of view you are reporting, how?
I am directly reporting to the my business head and manager, sir. Business head and manager.
Okay. And why you are leaving current job? If the job you are doing nicely, enjoying your job.
Reason of yes, sir. Yes, sir. The job is quite well. They are paying me quite well, but still, the problem is here. I need to go to site and work. Like the timings are not proper, sir. Here, it's not like timing based. So, and moreover, like you have to go to the site. It's more of physical work, sir. Here.
Okay. 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 And do you consider yourself as a success?
No, sir. No, sir. Not yet, sir. As a mother, I'm successful, but still as a worker, I'm still trying my
Career
level
point of
hard.
view, you are not success.
So, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm still growing, sir. I'm still a growing person.
What you want to see after in next 5 years? What is your roadmap?
In next 5 years, I want to be working into data science, and I want to be I want to work in a data science, and I want to be a team lead or something like that, sir. Team lead or
You want to take the
something like
senior
that.
level,
Team
manager
lead.
level to take the initiative, and what you learned
Yes,
last
sir.
year,
Yes,
you want
sir.
to
Yes,
explore
sir.
in building the team activities.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you have any
Yes,
questions
sir.
for me? I think I'm okay for you. Done from my end. Do you have any question?
Okay, sir.
No, any
Question,
question
sir.
for us?
No, sir. Nothing, sir.
Okay. Then all the best, Jabin. And we are taking few candidates from all over the
Yeah.
global region, including Dubai, UAE, even
Yes,
UK,
sir. Yeah.
in India. So if your
Okay,
profile shortlisted,
okay, sir.
and HR will get back. This is just the first round of technical round, and another team member will reach out if you are going for further selection. All right.
Okay, sir. Thank you,
All
sir.
the best. Thank you.
Okay, sir.